What's up? What's up? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment here again with another one late evening. Hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content and all of my videos. The Brooklyn Nets just came in to our house and pretty much just took control from jump start the entire game and defeated us 129 to 100. Uh, led by led by KD's um just complete control over this game. I mean, he was assertive. He asserted himself the entire night and just dominated. Uh, put up 25 points and 14 rebounds. Also had 7 assists, and Kyrie had 22 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Seth Curry had a monster game as well, putting up 24. And Drummond, and who I'm gonna talk about in just a second, while his stats don't show, it might not show that good. It was his intangibles and his defense and his pressure until he got in foul trouble that I felt was a part of the story of the game. On our end, Joel had 27 and 12. Tobias had 16. Um, Maxi not not his best game, and the choke artist James Harden had 11 points. Niang had 10, and Jordan had 10. Um, Overall, I was disgusted with our play. Um, we shot very poorly. Collectively as a team, we shot poorly, but it was a time in my life when you looked at certain players and you had a standard that you had to set for certain players. What's up, Switch Life? What's up, Marco? Now, you know, we lost this game more than the Brooklyn Nets had won, and I kept telling people over and over and over and over again, okay, James Harden is not built for the type of pressure that you think he is. Okay? He's not built for it. Look, you could play tremendous, against, mediocre teams and everything, but when it's like what Switch Life was saying, I was getting ready to say that quote too from Through the Fire, from Sebastian Telfair. But yeah, when the lights are on, it is time to perform. That's facts. And him and Ben Simmons, they're not built like the players in the past. Okay? Now, I can understand if, let's say, you know, you're struggling offensively, right? If you're struggling offensively, then I know from what I was told and what I was taught, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do other things in order to have an impact on the game. James Harden didn't do that. And true enough, we lost as a team, because the majority of the blame does go on him because he sat up there and had pretty much poor shooting the whole entire night. Okay, his shooting was inexcusable, for real, inexcusable. Uh, you know, we could sit up here and we could dance around the fact, oh yeah, well he had this going on, he had that going on. No, this was your opportunity, and I can only imagine how you're gonna play when you when you go to Brooklyn. How are you gonna be able to face the crowd, or are you gonna pull a? Hopefully, you don't pull a Ben Simmons and sit down, right? You shot 3 of 17, 3 of 17, and 3 of 7 from 3 pointers. That's trash. Some people might look at his 3 point percentage and be like, okay, yeah, that's decent, but it's not. It's not. That's horrible. But here you go again. You crown this guy. You don't you sit up there and you give him all these excuses, all these passes. If y'all gonna give the same smoke to a Russell Westbrook, if you're gonna give the same smoke to LeBron, if you're gonna give, what's up with it? What's up with it, Ticket? I see you in the building, man. Salute to the salute to my nigga Ticket. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie Ticket Pro Basketball Updates. Let me drop this link. It's a goddamn shame. With Harden, Philly is a well. I mean, he's not like I said. He's not built. He's not built for this. He's not built for this. And then you're gonna come there and just be an exaggerated choke artist. An exaggerated choke artist. And I told Ticket a long time ago on his channel. Ticket remembers. I said, who would you rather play with? Who would you rather play with? I remember asking everybody that question. I said, would you rather play with Russell Westbrook or would you rather play with a guy like James Harden? Everybody was like, James Harden, James Harden, James Harden.
What up, homie?
What's up with it, Tick?
Man, you a real fan. You a real Philly fan. You watch all the games. I be listening to all your streams, dog. Hey, bro, man. These dudes don't want to give James Harden. They always get his man pass, dog. That shit is crazy, man. The media gonna cook him tomorrow, though. They gonna cook him tomorrow. They gonna cook him tomorrow. Cause see, they all got behind him and praised him for doing nothing.
Look, Ticket, man. This is my thing. Everybody they threw all these haymakers. He didn't show up for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But he played all these mediocre teams, and everybody was coming in my channel. You see, the blah 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 blah. No, can you get it done under pressure? Can you get it done in the play? Look, we ain't even got to the playoffs, and your ass is sitting up here and you doing a choke job. This is easy work. If you wanted that team, if you wanted that team, if this was Kobe, if this was Jordan, if this was anybody else, they would have relished this opportunity. And we've been cooking KD the whole time. KD came up. I can't even say nothing about Durantula.
He said this what James Harden wanted. And he did that in front of all the fans. Man, he gave Ben Simmons the easiest vacation going back to Philly that he could ever have. Because he let KD and Kyrie them take him out the game in the first quarter. They took the fans, they took the whole air out the arena. And you know what he does? He eliminates everything Tobias Harris does. Tonight, you didn't even see nothing from Maxey. You haven't seen anything from Thibault. None of these other guys, man. Well, where's the impact from all those other guys?
And Ticket, and they talking about bringing Bill and getting rid of them two niggas. I'm like, why would you get rid of our future? You already gave away some of our other future, but that's a whole nother story. I'll talk to you about that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But Man, hey, I want you to flamboy this. I want you to flame broil this nigga, man. I want you to like hog tie and duct tape this nigga and spin him around on the fire, man.
Oh, he
Cook
done.
this nigga.
He done, man. I already told. That's why nigga Atlantean got mad at me, man. Nigga made a bet and reneged on it, man. What type of Trump ass nigga do shit like that? I told
A
you,
bet
stop
for
me.
what?
Yeah, nigga came in bet 500, then he tried to renege on the bet, man. But these niggas is
500 and what?
500 on the game tonight. And then he reneged
Oh,
right to Brooklyn went on a run early. He reneged and said, no, nigga, bet off. I'm like, man, this nigga clown, bro. I'm saying, dog,
500.
500. But you hit your wagon to a nigga with titties. I told y'all, man, this nigga James Harden have been this his whole career. Philly was headed in a good direction with the team they had, man. All they do is add on something else for Ben Simmons. You didn't have to bring this nigga in. You had Maxey playing well. All them dudes was fitting in. Thabo, fucking Tobias Harris was doing his little job. Embiid was playing MVP basketball. Now you bring this nigga in with titties. He don't eliminate anything that fucking what you call it give you. They went to him in the second half, but they didn't even look at Tobias Harris in the first half. By the time they went to him in the second half, it was over with.
Right. Now I
You know
tell
what I'm
you
saying?
this. I tell you this, Ticket. Look, this is what's gonna happen. I guarantee you. Watch, she'll have a bad game. This is when all the finger pointing starts. Because
Yep.
remember, hey, you remember when I came to your stream and everybody was like, "Oh, he playing at an MVP level. He the best nigga in the league." Da 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 da. And I think, Chicky, you said, "Nah, let's just hold on. Let's pump the brakes on that real quick." You trying to calm everybody down, and then that's when all this shit started unfolding. And I also listened to your when you were saying when you were prophesying about what was going to happen, with the Daryl Morey situation, and then Doc Rivers and stuff like that. I gotta, man. I'm gonna be real with you, Tick. I think that shit is about to unfold
He
as
in
we
trouble
speak right
too.
now.
Oh, Doc in trouble too. They gonna be like, look, let him flame out in the second round of the playoffs. They gonna jump all over Doc helmet. If Doc don't get fired in the offseason, he'll be gone midway through next season. They'll hire Mike D'Antoni, give him the job, and then if they fail again, James Harden will try to blame it on Joel Embiid. They'll either get him or Tobias Harris traded, go get Bradley Beal. Then if that don't work, James Harden will leave and end up back in Houston, man. And then Philly don't gave away all their pieces to go get James Harden, and then to go unload and get Bradley Beal, and then that shit ain't even gonna work. It's not even going. You could have had all them young pieces that you had, building them shits up, and them things would have been diamonds at that time. But and that's why I don't like the fact when teams just give up on players, early. Like you're seeing Maxey develop. They talking about you giving up Maxey for Beal and shit like.
Because he from the crib, Ticket. He
Right.
from the crib. Him, that nigga used to shut it down over here in Dallas, man. Like
Right.
that nigga can go, but when you don't really get to see, like I told everybody, Ticket. I said this. I said that nigga James Harden is gonna stunt that nigga Maxey's growth. He's gonna stunt his growth. And then on top of that, we also got to take into account this. Check this out, Tiggy. See, we let Drummond grow. We let Drummond go. Then you get an old ass, DeAndre Jordan. We don't have a sustainable big that can sustain the level of play that Joel Embiid had. I mean, come on, man. We don't have nobody to back him up. So I'm looking at that shit going into the playoffs. Jacob was like, yeah, man, James Harden, yeah, what, nigga? I was like, nigga, I'm not getting hype off of one fucking game. Right. That's not my style. I ain't no prisoner of the moment, and neither is you, man. I don't do that shit. This shit is unfolding right now.
That shit was a disgrace tonight, man. That shit was a disgrace, bro. Bro, I'm talking about from the first quarter. Bro, the fans was low. They was ready to go. You let Brooklyn just take the fans right out the game, bro. And then here's the thing. KD and Kyrie gonna get theirs. Bro, Seth Curry go off for 22 on you. And I'm talking about hitting big shots, looking at the team, looking at the crowd. You ain't ready for that, Doc. You had a close look at him. You're not ready. You're not ready to shut him out of the game. Even if KD and Kyrie get theirs, you got to Doodoo Brown. You got to shut those other guys out, man. Those other guys, you got to cut them off, man. and they didn't cut those other guys off. All those other guys ate. All of the role players, even what you call it, Claxton, was eating out there. Role players,
Yeah.
Drummond, eating out there, getting little handoffs from KD and them. I'm just like, bro, it was too
Well,
much, man.
they got in the foul. I know one thing that we were trying to neutralize. They got one thing that I was trying to see if they were going to do and capitalize upon is because they got into foul trouble early
Right.
on Brooklyn. What's the name? Doodoo. He had what 3? Uh, Drummond was in foul trouble, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Kyrie. Was it Kyrie or I think it was either Katie or Kyrie. One of them was in foul. They was getting them all in foul trouble, and I thought that they were going to capitalize upon that, but it was they were just too smart. They were just too smart for him. And then Doc Rivers, like I said, he's already on thin ice because he's not an adjustment guy. The
Fact.
adjustment guys that I mentioned earlier are Monty Williams, Ima Udoka, who nobody's looking at right now. Ticket.
That's
Ima
true.
Udoka got Boston playing their
Playing
ass
great.
off right now.
They buying in.
And right, right. And then Ty Lue. I know nobody's looking at the Clippers or whatever, but you got to look at what they working with and shit. So I mean, somebody trying to come in. I think who is it?
I'm definitely with
number
you,
one,
y'all.
number one grinder up in here.
Yeah, shout out to my boy number one grinder, man.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Ticket?
Yeah, hey, nothing much, man. We in here chopping up, shooting shit. I'm definitely with you on that, man. As I said though, bro, Philly, man, to me, they fucked up their whole thing by getting James Harden, man. To me, they should have went a different route with Ben Simmons, man. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, they should have went almost a wing route. And I ain't talking about
Ticket. Let me ask you this. I was gonna ask you that. Do you think that I was off by going after Halliburton and Marvin Bagley III? Because that's who I wanted.
That gives you a 4 to go beside Embiid, and that gives you a wing that's an up and coming wing that can play. And that now you really got a balanced team. You know what I'm saying? And then the way Seth Curry was playing, shit, Seth Curry come to his own, man. That nigga Seth Curry can play, bro. Seth Curry, his game has matured so much over the last 4 or 5 years. Bro, that shit is crazy from when he first came in the league. It was just bouncing from team to team. Man, hey, man, I'm telling you right now, man.
He's a better defender than his brother.
Man. Brooklyn won the trade. They got 2 first-round picks. Seth Curry, Ben Simmons ain't even play.
Yeah.
They didn't even play, man. And they wiped them niggas by 30. You know how they got to feel? Do you know how Daryl Morey got to feel right now after this game tonight?
He probably gonna make other excuses, Ticky.
No, that shit. No, I'm talking about how he feel. That it's hitting him right now because he I trade all this shit for James Harden.
Yeah.
And we just got away. But think about this: they got beat by 30, bro. At home, and it was easy.
He gonna make. Like I said, I understand what you're saying about him. Like he's like, damn, what did I do and everything like that. But that's what he done. That's what he's done in the past. He done made stupid decisions like that, and he was just waiting for the opportunity for James Harden to come here. Like they have been planning this. I think you said they've been planning this shit for some years now. Him and Joe. He's been trying to get over there, but his first intent was to get to Philly, but he couldn't, so he was settling from Brooklyn. That's how foul that motherfucker is, man.
And man, I think he had that bro ass shit, man. I really believe that, man. That Morey Hart, man. I don't trust that relationship, man. That's too close, man. It's that fun shit, man. I don't bless that shit. Man. That's too close for me, man.
Hey, let me put my phone on the charger. I'll come right back, Polo. Let me put my phone on charger. This shit about to die.
No doubt, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming to the show, Ticket.
Right back.
Uh-huh. Who was this? Lou the Rider. Oh, shit. Look, man. Look, go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Man,
well, Polo.
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all say what y'all say. Because I'm ready to unleash.
Hey, I told everybody. I'm trying to tell you. Remember what I said a couple of weeks ago?
Oh man, I like y'all. I think both of them like flowers.
And look, we not look. They not even at full strength.
Not yet, man. That's what I'm
They
saying.
not even at full strength.
I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be that's gonna be a dangerous team, man. I'm just saying, man. Yo,
And Polo, they were still holding back tonight. If they really wanted to give it to Philadelphia, they were won by 40, or at least 45-50.
Look, man.
see,
Like I said, this was your opportunity. See the greats. You see Grinder and Lou, the greats like Michael Jordan, the greats like Larry Bird, the greats like Isaiah Thomas, the greats like even Magic Johnson. They relish an opportunity like this
And
to
Polo,
prove people wrong.
and James Harden ran
and
away from.
Polo, remember that live I did a couple weeks ago when Embiid got in Kevin Durant's face? I said, "Don't do that, Embiid. You pissing off the wrong man." And look what happened.
Yeah, Grinder. Embiid was talking shit last time, but Embiid showed up, but unfortunately
Did he
nobody else.
really show up, Polo? Because how many times did he go to the foul line tonight?
Look, man. Look, man. This is the way I look
I
at it.
mean, oh, go ahead, Grinder.
The way I look at it like this, man. Look, the Nets was shorthand, right? Nets was shorthand, right? And
Yeah.
the Nets still smack them out there. And
The
so
match that DeMarcus Arthur would have played tonight.
I'm gonna tell you like this: get back to Steph Curry. I'm glad you brought him up. He could put the ball on the floor now. He create for others, and that is another facilitator. I'm telling you, the Nets got so much toys, it's crazy. And offense and the defense will get better, cause you know I'm telling you, watch out for Curry. I'm telling you, because I'm saying how you gonna play him now? I mean, you know he can shoot, he can put it on the rock. I'm saying like this, and I'm saying who you gonna double now? Reggie, you got
Don't forget
Simmons.
about
What's up, Quan? I
Patty
see you
Mills.
in the building.
Patty Mills. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you picking poison. Who you going to double now? Then you got Drummond coming up the bench. You got other one. Who you want? This is what I'm saying. Who you going to double? There's no way. So that means you want to double me? Okay. You want to double Kyrie? Okay. Cool. All right, you can double on Simmons, but Simmons gonna go over the top and pass it, and then if he get he can get a consistent jump shot, man. Listen, I'm just saying that, yo.
And they let the media pump their head up like Kendrick Perkins, Grinder, and Lou. Oh yeah, he talking about the second coming of Kobe and Shaq and all this other bullshit. Man, get out of here, man. Yeah, like you let's pump the brakes, man. Can you get to an Joel Embiid ain't been to an Eastern Conference Finals yet.
Man, at least let's find out which seed they get in first.
Yeah.
At least.
Like I said, we was
coming.
We were doing good. We were doing good without him. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to come in and watch this Grinder and watch this Lou. He gonna start after this. He gonna start like finding a way. Oh, things didn't go well for me. You know what? I'm gonna start finger pointing and blame. Like I said, it's all good when things go good, but when they go bad, he gonna find some sort of way to get up out of there.
And you know what? The NBA should have thrown him out, but they not gonna do that.
They're not.
I think him and Maury is you know. I believe that. Come on, man. You gotta look at stuff. People gotta look at stuff.
I hope not, man.
I hope not either. But come on, now. Come on.
Shoot, man. Well, I would hope not, because he.
I don't put it past nobody.
Oh Lord, here go this motherfucker. Wait, talking shit now. Hey, he's feeling good. Yeah, man. I'm so disappointed, and I'm disappointed in my main guy, Tyrese Maxey too, because he didn't show up either. I can't. I'm not gonna get all on Harden, but he's the big part of the blame because he was just gunning. He was gunning. He shot 3 of 17. Very inefficient. He started off 1 of 11, I think it was. Like horrible, horrible shooting night, man. Horrible.
And yeah, that's like I said before, and the Nets was shorthanded, and y'all feel it, and y'all still got smacked back there.
Man.
That don't make no. That don't make no sense, though.
And then Ben Simmons. I mean, I was going to get on him. I was hoping to get on here and say how much of a coward Ben Simmons was for not playing and stuff like that. But the fact that they won, now he get to poke his chest out a little bit because they went out there and did the dirty work for him. Now he can kind of poke his chest out a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
like this, yeah. Y'all saying they need me, but look at this though. They went without me.
Yeah, they did all your dirty work, man.
All you dirty, right? But like I say, for since Simmons, Simmons, you gotta come on now. You acting up now. You gotta come through.
I mean, this is Grinder. This is a grown man league, man. Like if if you when you sign a contract, no, well, first off, when you step foot on the floor and you work out for the team, or you go on the draft camp and all this other stuff, you are stepping on there with the intent to play under any type of condition, under any type of I should say under any type of pressure really,
Yeah.
and they are expecting you to uphold that when you come
But,
in. They're choosing the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So when you don't show up and you're not meeting the level of expectation, Grinder and Lou, I thought, okay, hey, we get rid of you. But numerous and numerous of times, James Harden has gotten this type of pass. He hasn't shown up continuously, and in big games like this, I mean, he's supposed to be a superstar, and supposed to be rising to the occasion. You at home.
Yeah.
You at home.
Yep.
You at home. I mean, and you said don't worry about Ben 10. Y'all got James Harden and Paul. Ah, please. Come up in here then. Wait, what? Oh, okay. All right. My bad, Lou. I'll let you in there, Lou. This felt like a playoff game. No, it didn't.
No, they ain't nowhere close to a playoff game.
There
If
ain't
that was
no
the
damn
playoff
playoff
game,
game. Shit, it got to be close. It got to be within
no,
reach.
no, a playoff game gonna be way different than the regular season game.
Come on, Dwayne. You know you my guy, but
And plus, if that was, and plus, do you actually trust Doc representing the playoffs?
no, not at all. Not at all. Especially how he adjusts. I could just see us like if we play. Let's say we play like a team like Boston. I'm a Udoka is gonna coach circles around Doc Rivers.
I know, like I keep telling people getting hyped that Boston beat Brooklyn, but yet they gonna do the same thing in the playoffs. I keep telling the truth. They don't want to listen. I told them last year. Look what happened.
So you don't think so now everybody jumping back on the Brooklyn train.
No, no,
Look at Wait What going
no,
crazy in the chat now, Lou.
no. It ain't about jumping on Brooklyn's bandwagon. I'm just saying when you got KD and Kyrie and they two of the best offensive players in the league, it's hard not to go against Brooklyn.
Right.
Like it's gonna be hard to get. It's like right now the way things are looking, Brooklyn gonna probably end up going to playoff like what a 7 or 6 seed. Probably have to play what the 2 or 3 in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Brooklyn still in like what eight place in the
Cause
So
y'all just beat Detroit.
yeah, we beat Detroit, but we still can't beat teams over 500.
Yeah, y'all beat Detroit, but yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, shoot, we got to. I mean, we done lost against Miami, and but I mean, we beat the Bucks. I mean, we got Chicago, or whatever, and we got the Cavs, but we
Y'all still
lost to
haven't played.
Brooklyn.
Y'all still haven't played the Bucks with James Harden. Or cause
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, Lou. That's what I mean. We we beat them without James Harden. Don't you?
here's the problem. Like Tob- Tobias Harris didn't get his first point to like the second quarter. If y'all gonna try to beat Brooklyn, you gotta get him more involved in the game.
Well, listen, I keep telling people, like, I had to argue with this one dude. He came up in the comment section trying to challenge me, saying that Tobias Harris was not that good. I'm like, okay, go look at his scoring average. He was like, yeah, Tobias Harris, he doesn't score that much. I'm like, you do know that Tobias Harris does average 18.8 points per game, right? And he was like, oh, he didn't know that and stuff like that. But see, that's the thing. Tobias Harris brings more than just scoring. He shoots a good percentage, and he's a
Yeah,
solid defender too, man.
yeah.
But the
You know.
problem is, Polo, y'all got no answer for KD. Y'all put y'all best defender on
We
him.
got Thibault.
Y'all put that on him. He still scored on
Yeah,
him.
I know. But I mean, okay, he scored 25, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like 37 or nothing like that, like really cooking or
Like
nothing,
I said, that's KD holding back. He didn't need to score on 37 tonight because they was already up. Because
Yeah, because Kyrie.
Kyrie and Steph Curry.
Yeah, Seth Curry, man, dog, man, I ain't gonna lie to Grinder and Lou, man. I
And
want Seth
you
Curry in the
saw
Brooklyn Nets.
Steph Curry giving Philly the business for trading him.
I don't blame him, man. Shoot, man, like dog, man, those were my guys, man. Because Seth Curry was a hard worker. He's a better defender than his brother. You know what I'm saying? He brings a lot to the table that a lot of people don't see, man. Because he just, he's low key and stuff. And I think people mistake that for him not having talent. You said, did you see defense? Yeah, he played good defense. I got to give Kyrie his props. He played good defense.
Yeah, James Harden was crying about it too.
Kyrie, man, shut up
Man,
and
how is James Harden gonna leave the game after like he got injured? Come on, bro.
this fool. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. Wasn't nothing wrong with him, man.
Cause you saw he had a little ice pack around his leg. I'm like, really? So so you
Yeah, it wasn't
so
no
you
ice pack. It wasn't no ice pack around your leg when you was putting up, when you was having like 20 something points and 16 assists and all that stuff. Man, bro, like see
and that's
this.
like Brooklyn still got a lot of work to do because they got to get in a good playoff spot if they're gonna make the playoffs. Cause it's still a lot of games left. So
Yeah,
I would not be surprised if KD sits out the next game.
or you think he gonna sit out?
He probably ain't gonna play. I wouldn't not be surprised if he gonna play the next game.
Who they got next game?
Hold on, let me see.
Man, come on, Dwayne. Don't man stop. Nah, look, Dwayne. I don't listen. I don't want to be right about this. You know what I'm saying? Because Lou, we was on Tickets Channel, Grinder. Hey, look, everybody when he first got to Brooklyn, everybody was like, yeah, he playing at the everybody was calling this dude an MVP and all that stuff. Then I think like maybe they had one or two bad games, or, whatever the case was. Then stuff just started slowly unfolding.
They got the Knicks.
Oh, they got the Knicks.
Yeah. And
Oh,
last time they played the
JT.
Knicks, they won without Kyrie and KD. So
Battle of the Borough, JT.
Yeah.
remember, last
Battle of
time they
the
played the Knicks was up by 30. Brooklyn came back and won.
Yeah.
I think that's on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's on
man.
Sunday at
That's
1
on
o'clock.
that's on selection. That's on selection Sunday. Shit. That's on selection Sunday, man. Man, dog. Oh man, I can't believe this, dog. Look. Now I'm looking at this man, and it's got me thinking how this guy is gonna what he's gonna do in the playoffs. Now all Sixers Nation, they was all happy at first in the beginning, Lou. They were like, "Yeah, James Harden." I was like, "Y'all don't know what y'all getting." Now everybody's like, "Oh
Yeah, they
yeah."
was happy that
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
um Polo they got Philadelphia got Orlando next.
Oh, that's easy work right there.
Yeah, don't
That's
be
easy.
surprised if James Harden goes out there and put up 30 points against.
I wouldn't be surprised if he sit down. Shit, the motherfucker need to sit down. That's what he really need to do.
All that ass kissing the media was doing for Philadelphia. I wonder what they're gonna say tomorrow.
Man, well, ticket was talking about they gonna cook him, but I highly doubt that. They probably still gonna give him a pass and shit like that. Just like Chris Broussard just said that
Because
dumb shit.
Shannon Sharp, because remember, Shannon Sharp was the big cheerleader doing all that capping, talking about Philly this, Philly that. On Twitter tonight, he didn't say a damn word.
Yeah, it's funny how when James Harden get there grinded and Lou, they automatically are on these sports shows talking about Philly. Nigga, y'all wasn't talking about Philly as a contender last year or the year before that. Y'all wasn't taking. Now all of a sudden it's Philly because you can't talk about the Lakers no more. You know what's going on with LeBron no longer, right, Lou?
Yeah, LeBron needs to shut his ass up and worry about his own team.
Yeah, uh, Le, LeBron got a torn meniscus, man.
He does.
Yeah,
So basically he's throwing in the towel, huh?
that's why every time he keep he'll play really really great one game, and then he'll have to sit out the next game. You notice a pattern, but the media ain't trying to really put it out there and shit.
So since the Lakers are not going to playoffs, he's throwing in the towel. Oh, brother.
Well, no, well he trying to get his stats. He trying to get his stats so he can catch Kareem. But I'm like, man, why are you worried about that, man? Like, we talking about your career. You might not make it if you keep on playing on it as hard as you do, because he's logging a
What
lot
you
of
try? What you look at, bro? Ain't
games.
nothing in there for you.
Hmm. You said there ain't
No,
nothing
no,
else
my
for me.
cat trying to.
Oh,
No, my cat trying to lick this bowl. He had like his
oh,
food in there for him, man.
yeah, man. Like, but yeah, you know, of course but I know something was up. I knew something was up, man. And then Russell Westbrook is hurt too. Well, he's playing through some stuff right now. I think it's like his hip and his back, man.
Yeah, he going through stuff too. Those fans demonstrating this like, what's wrong with them?
Yeah, man. I mean, dog. If anybody threatened, we got enough. See, that's what I'm saying. We got the nerve to go over there and try to intervene in what's going over there, man. We got problems going on over here. We got people threatening each other over here.
Like you can say anything you want about me, but don't talk about my wife and kids, man. That's the only
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, man. Like family don't even want to go to the game and stuff like that. That's when you take it too far. Like and look, I criticize these guys, Lou and Grinder, but I don't never like talk about their wife or pull their family into it or stuff like that, man. I know when to draw the line, but unfortunately, you got people out here that don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that. They don't know when to quit, and they want to see you hurting and stuff like that. They're mad because she said that you know the way that they were treating her husband was unfair.
I can't blame her for saying stuff like that. If somebody was coming at my loved ones like that, I'd probably say something too.
Hmm.
Like she just defending her husband. Like she don't like the fact that people are going at her husband not like that.
And see, Skip Bayless. See, that's why I don't like when it comes to Skip Bayless. Not even so much Shannon Sharp, but I respect Shannon Sharp a little bit more than I respect Skip Bayless because Shannon Sharp actually played the game. He played a sport. You know what I'm saying? But it still don't give him a right to criticize. But when you sit up there and you're making a mockery of this man's mistakes and stuff like that, man. Dog, I would come to see him. And then on top of that, you talking about Bosch too. Like Bosch nearly died. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a blood clot in his lung. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying, Lou? I'll be ready to see it. Skip, man. Skip he needs to be handled.
You
I'm
know
just
why
being
they
honest.
say Polo basically they say it stuff just to get set people off, to get more ratings, to get people like me and you taking out everybody else keep talking about them.
Hmm.
That's why they say that crap.
Yeah, but see over here, when it comes to the LDBC, now we gonna put your ass on blast, nigga. Like, and one of us is really gonna come see you because we got guys that really that be at the events. Like Lou, I know you be at a gang of events. And Grinder, he know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in the fight game. And then what's it called? They always out
Hey,
here.
hey Polo, I think wait, what's in the background?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. What's this nigga want? Oh yeah, he on the road now. Uh-oh. Here we go, y'all.
Check, mic check. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Your mom letting you say
Y'all get
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. First of all, hey guys, shout out to Polo. Yo, shout out to Polo. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. I just want to, hey, I can borrow like 2 seconds right quick. I just want to run off a couple things. First of all, I want to give a good like effort, as in like throughout the game, was just consistently trying to attempt to do as much they can on the offensive end. Give us the fits in the first quarter with getting us in like a lot of foul trouble. Bro, the niggas had done it like 20 free throws in the first quarter. So we gotta do much better on that position, making sure that guarding without fouling. I think we gotta approach it much better. But I think more of Philly, their attack ability. You know, Embiid already doing what he's supposed to do as an MVP candidate right now, showing you that, hey, look, man, like if I'm not gonna get it going on during the flow of the game, I'm gonna get at the free throw line, and then you know what I'm saying. At first, wasn't really knocking him down. Then he started being more consistent. So I gotta give him his props for that. James Harden still wasn't able to give you shooting, but still was able to give everybody else the opportunity to get take passes. I've seen a couple of things where he had a couple passes under the basket. So shout out to that. Maxey wasn't really going on, but his defense effort was very important for them to get as close as it was in the first quarter. But like I said, now just on the Brooklyn side, bro, man, great team win. Really, nobody had to go for 30. It was in a whole crazy situation. The game was in flow. Everybody was playing a great defense in the first and not so much on the following end, but once we got in that second quarter, kind of opened up the lead and then kind of holding down really great shipping in that third quarter. Because a lot of times when teams come out of a half, they give you a great striking ability. Because you know in the NBA nowadays, 20 points is like really 10 points, like back in the day type of shit. You feel me? So anything's still possible. So love the attitude that came out with the third quarter. So no laxing, regardless of it. Just continue pushing it. Love that they hold the lead to like a high. You know what I'm saying? Like to at least fourth quarter, so KD can only play like 32 minutes. That's great. So really appreciative of tonight from everybody giving contribute, everybody playing defense. Patty Mills back in the role that he came there too. Different from the position of how he was going to be used, but now even executed great better going back to the bench. Seth Curry, Drummond, glad he's okay. He rolled an ankle a little bit, but came back in the second half, showed some great effort, put a little more body on Embiid. Claxton, oh man, yo, listen, the role Claxton playing right now, he really playing that 4 role, like as in being able to approach up, being able to just be really like dynamic. Like I get the point. Like let's say you start from the beginning, you can get you in somebody to this and that, or you want to close with them. However, in spurts of games where he can be reliable, especially if we up by like 2 or 3 points, he can come in, he execute on the defensive end, be able to pull up, switch on the great ability to approach it. You know what I'm saying? Even on the big, still give good strings. So a lot of great work. But yeah, man, appreciative. Thank you for the 2 seconds, man.
Nah, you can't just get away like that, man. Come on, man. Yeah, you gonna say what you gotta say, but you don't want to hear what nobody else gotta say.
No, no, I'm saying I'm here, bro. I'm on mute. That's what I'm saying. Like that, I'm on mute. I ain't gonna
Nah,
interrupt nobody.
man. Look. This gives Ben Simmons the opportunity to poke his chest out now because he had the other guys come in there and do the dirty work for him.
Dirty work, or you
And
just murder scene, not dirty
yeah,
work, murder
he
scene.
did.
But
He did the dirty.
the thing about Polo, Brooklyn is
Yeah, shit,
known for
bro.
doing this. But Brooklyn kind of known for doing that because remember when they went back to Boston for the first time, and they
Hmm.
Brooklyn beat Boston. Then they went to Golden State and KD with the work on Golden State too. They kind of
Nah.
known for doing.
But honestly, like if you pay attention from the last couple games, especially from last game, once we hit below 500, we was like, oh shit, we got to lock in every game now. And I'm thinking it's not about spurts or if they're really locked in right now, like legitly. And I think what you're seeing right now, and you kind of clouded from the early beginning of the season, but this team is they hit under 500. That's the first time since like October, like early October. You know what I'm saying? When we was like having a struggle when we was like 2-3, and then we kind of got
And
on the roll.
KD wasn't out 47 days like he was when y'all was
No,
going
no,
on that
yeah,
run.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you just like I said, if you look at the dynamic of just the ability for them to move the ball, like everybody touching it, it's not even so much about just a KD and Kyrie. Because if it was a KD and Kyrie show, really, truthfully, it'll be legitly about like 40 to 30. One of them had 40, one of them had 30. But the fact that Seth Curry coming in, I think that's the huge piece that a lot like him drumming on the side, like I said, giving you just the body size of don't have to be so much of a scorer, but so much of just being a figure in that paint area.
I mean, hey, look, I give Durantula his. Now that's how you go in and suck the wind out of the environment. That's that because Ticket took the words out of my mouth, man. He sucked the wind out of the environment, sort of like how Lou's 49ers sucked the air out of the Cowboy Stadium, man. They was on us from jump start, and this is another thing that's not getting talked about. Wait, what? Lou and Grinder, the defense that Kyrie played. I was impressed by the defense that he played, man. I can't even front, man. And he's not known to be a defender.
He can play defense anytime he wants to, Polo, but sometimes he got
JT. Oh, my bad, Lou. I'm gonna add JT.
I'm just saying, Kyrie's a good defender when he wants to be, but when he don't play
do it all the time. You can't be when you want to be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it all the time.
Not like I said, Polo. I really believe, like I said, once they went under 500, everybody just locked in. He did it. He did it last game in Charlotte, like locked in on the defensive end. Gave you so much fits for LaMelo. Even like I said, at moments like Melo had problem on the defensive end as for him against Kyrie at times, and then Kyrie hot right back on the defensive end on him. So he's locked in right now. Truthfully,
you say you had a question for Grinder.
Yo, Grinder, I wanted to hear Grinder thoughts on this game because I just came in and I didn't hear him when I came in, so I was hoping to hear his thoughts on it. Being from New York and having roots to it.
Grinder, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up?
Yeah. Wait, what was asking you a question, man?
What was the question? Good evening.
Wait, what? You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. No,
Go ahead and ask Grinder what you have to ask.
Hey, Grinder, how you doing? First off,
Good evening. Good evening to you and your family.
I appreciate that. Same love your way as well. I appreciate you for that. And as well as everybody in the chat panel, and of course the host as in Polo. However, I just want to holler at you about the game, man. What's your thoughts on the game, man? Can you give me your in depth on what you've seen?
You mean Philly win?
Yeah, Philly and
the Nets.
Brooklyn. Yes, sir.
They should have won. Nets was shorthanded. Should have won. That's a good win. It was all right.
You got any in-depth things that you've seen that you was pretty impressed by, or did you feel like that's something that either team, it's not even just about one team, but just either team?
I would say that I like Seth Curry. I really do. And wherever Simmons come back, they're gonna be a dangerous team. Like I was saying to Brother Polo and Brother Loud that you can't double team the Nets. If they for full strength, you can't double team them. So you gotta play straight up. It's because like if you double team Durant could pass. He's a proven passer for the last few years. We know what Kyrie could do. Kyrie could final pass. Then said Curry. This is the key because they don't think Curry is going to be the weak link. He's not going to be the weak link. No. So he can put it on the floor. He can create his own shot. Now I was the Nets. I will use Curry sometimes to be a facilitator, but see.
What's up, True Viking Queen? See you in the building. Welcome back.
True Viking. So I despite Philly, do win, but I'm just saying, wait and see about Harden. I'm dead serious. I look for Harden. He gonna turn, but the Nets,
You could hop in, beautiful.
oh beautiful, oh beautiful.
Appreciate that, JT, man. Appreciate your insight, man. It's sometimes it's great to hear from just a different mindset from up north and who watched the game itself so
Yeah,
close to it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I
it's true.
appreciate that.
I think the key is the Nets. I think the key is the Nets that we know they're gonna get to the playoffs, but if they move up higher, it's gonna be better for them. I would like to see them like maybe the fourth or the fifth seed.
I think we just got to take a game at a time. And
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Hey,
But
I think Ben Simmons gonna make his debut on Sunday.
uh,
But that
nah,
back
that ain't
back is
happening.
tricky, man.
I think
That ain't happening.
because Steve Nash said the next time we're gonna have practice is on Saturday.
Who they play
Man,
against?
So that
that ain't
no, not
happening.
I think we got another game probably. I got to look at the schedule right quick because
The next game is
I
on
haven't
is
seen
on
it.
is on Sunday at 1:00.
Who they play against?
Our next game is Sunday, right?
Yeah, to get the
New
New York
York,
Knicks.
Oh god.
Okay, even see, so that's not even no
Battle of the
travel involved. So
Boroughs.
Oh god. I forgot. Yeah, he was.
that's no travel involved because like what Steve Nash was saying that they ain't want to travel Ben with the back situation them last two games with Boston and Charlotte. So he came down here because it was only I didn't even know that Philly's only an hour away from Brooklyn. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. No
I didn't know
traffic.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, they're right there, man.
I didn't know
All
that shit.
right,
Like,
y'all, make way, man. We got
oh,
the
you know what?
queen.
You
We
know
got
what?
the queen. Hold on, we got the queen in here. We got True Viking in here,
Okay.
y'all.
Good evening, Kings.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Say it again. Say it again, please.
Hold on.
I'm sipping.
good
Say it again.
evening, Kings.
Oh yeah,
How you
yeah.
doing?
Hold on.
I'm
Hi,
sipping,
Polo.
man.
I miss you guys.
I
I
know, man. Hey, we still holding it down for you. We still here, man. We
I
made way
see
for you.
it. I'm back. Oh my goodness, it's been a rough week. I'm
Yeah.
back though. What's going on with this punk ass Nets Negro? It's like, you know I
We
hate
lost
hard.
to these. We lost to them. That's what happened.
Wait a minute. Hold up. You know I'm just getting up off them meds. Y'all
Yeah,
lost to who?
To
the
Brooklyn.
Nets smack them by 30.
Oh, I'm sorry, Polo. You want a hug?
Hey, look. Hey, I mean, we
No,
play like shit. We deserve to get laughed at.
no, but you know what? That's what. So who? You know what? That's what Harden gets. I can't stand him. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Polo. I like everybody else, but Harden is okay.
But you know what though? I do want to say this about the Knicks. I don't know why people jump on there. They say they won 3 straight, and I'm just
Hey,
saying it goes.
Polo,
You know
What's up with it, Lou?
what's up? What's
I'm
up?
out, man. I got to get up. I got to get up early in the morning.
Okay,
Yeah,
Lou, man.
Hello.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to Lou.
yeah. So, but get back to the Knicks. I think that people fail to understand that Tiz got his hands forced. He ain't had no choice to play the young players. And you see what the young players did. And it was up to him. He would still play the veterans. Now, people keep on saying, "Oh, look at Randall how he playing and stuff." But see, he cost the game for Phoenix. And this is a thing again that they still ain't changed. You got a rookie point guard that proven that he could bring up the rock, but you still have Randall bringing up the rock. You see improving. RJ is improving, but they still do not want the offense to go through them. And it baffles with me. You're asking the man bring up the rock, Randall. You want him to get up the rock, and it's going to slow down the process of the young players. And you see these Knicks, no good, funny duddy, so-called experts. Ooh, look at this, you know. And I still say get rid of Tibbs, find a way to get rid of Randall, and let these young don't no. I would say this: no, don't even trade a young player. You just build. You just them 4 or 5 um, veterans that you'll have. Get some good out of them. Get some good out of them, and let's play. I'm just saying. And then if they don't sign Mitch Robinson, he's going to walk.
Was it at least a good game, guys?
Huh?
Was it at least a good game? Because I didn't see it. I'm just
No,
waking
the
up.
Knicks won like 3 straight. The Knicks won 3 straight, but I'm saying that why they won 3 straight because the young players is coming through, right?
Right.
And Tibbs got his hands was forced. He ain't had no choice. He really don't want to play them young players, but they coming through.
Was did you mean this game? True, right?
Yeah, I was talking about this game.
She was talking about this game. I think JT.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah.
Dallas?
hmm
Yeah, he got he
No,
played.
with Brooklyn and Philly.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
The Sixers in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Was it a good game? I
Was
it
it a
was.
bad? Put it this way: was it? I already know how you are, Polo. So if people not showing up, you gonna get at them. I already know you gonna cook. But was it at least a good effort, or was it an effortless game? I mean, you know what I mean?
In my opinion, in my personal opinion,
hmm
not shooting wise and nor defending wise, no, because James Harden was forcing a lot of his shots. You know, he shot 3 of 17. That's horrible. You
Huh?
know, and we shot 30. JT, we shot like 30 something percent from field goal. That's horrible. Guess what the net shot? They shot damn near 60%. They shot like 57%, blowing us out of the
Now,
water.
I don't like Harden, but don't that sound a little off a little bit?
I mean, it
Just a little
sound
bit. I mean, I don't like Harden at all. I promise you, I don't. But don't sound a little off a little bit to you?
no,
Three,
I agree. I agree. That's
three
what
for something ain't right with that picture.
I mean. It got so bad.
Ain't going
You know
against
it's
nothing.
bad if you know it's bad if Ticket TV coming up in here.
Oh hell! Oh, it got to be bad. I know I
He
know
was cooking
went
James
to
Harden to
hell.
death, and I know he gonna cook his ass
Hey,
tomorrow.
oh
Shout
my
out to my
goodness!
nigga Ticket.
I already know. Oh, it was that bad. Nah, something ain't right, and especially against them. Hey, especially
I know
against
True Raw gonna eat his ass alive tomorrow. I know LVZ probably gonna eat his ass alive. I know LB gonna eat his ass alive.
Oh
I know.
my goodness. Nah, something ain't
Because
right.
he's a
James
choke
Harden,
artist. You supposed to be True Viking. You get paid millions of dollars. JT, you get paid millions of dollars to do what you need to do, right?
right.
Like, why are you gonna get over there and you gonna put on this like persona like, oh yeah, you great and stuff like that, and then when the lights is on, you don't perform. Ain't that what they say, JT? Ain't that what Sebastian Telfair said in Through the Fire? He said when the lights is on, it's time to perform. Well, that ain't James Harden.
Yeah.
No, but it just uh, I that's it. It just don't seem right to me because it seemed like you've been playing his absolute best,
Hmm.
especially this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And honestly, again, I do not like James Harden. He act like a scorned woman. But to be fair and to play devil's advocate real quick, that ain't
your son came up in here too. True. Uh,
who My real son or the one you think my son?
No.
I'm just saying. I gotta ask these questions.
Nah, not Daquan, man. Nah. I remember, yeah. Hey, True Viking was checking me on that, JG. She's
Oh,
like,
I
that
check
is
it.
not my son. I was like, okay, my
Is
bad.
it Dequan or Daquan?
She's like, get it right, all right?
Oh, yo, my name is Ben and I ain't in it.
Hello, Jello. No, but for real, hard, especially playing against Brooklyn. It's no way he would have. Because for real, he's not a bad. He's not a bad player. You feel me? He just run his goddamn mouth too much, and he a little cocky, and he's a choke artist at the end. You know what I'm saying? When he good, he good, but when he bad, he bad. Do that make sense? And that's just how Harden plays. But there's no way in the world he shot for that, and that just don't seem right to me. That just don't. That just don't even sound right. 3 4. Nah, that just don't sound right. You know, I promise you, it just don't. Nah.
I think
Basketball not the same.
I think Harden in his career he just want to play for stats. Is it safe to say that?
Number one stat pattern of all time. That's facts.
Oh, hold on. Let me,
Salute though, Polo.
yeah, hold on one second. Let me introduce you first, man, because
Go ahead.
this is Swood, but let me let JT finish his statement, and then after that, then you can go ahead and go, man.
I'm saying that I think he just a stat. He just want to stack. He just want to stack his things up, and he don't care about the team. So when he retire, oh look at me. But I'm saying it is cool. I'm saying like when you get, I feel like when you get older, you know, there's a certain urgency that at least you want to get to the finals, but especially win it. You know, and the stats can come later. But he don't have the urgency. He don't care, man. He don't care, man. He don't care. I mean, Chris Paul gave you a 3-1 lead. I'm just saying when they was at Houston, and he blew that. He did.
He absolutely did.
He blew it. He gave him a gift wrap. Man, listen, let somebody give us a 3-1. Man, listen, I ain't sleeping. I'm gonna give me some sleep. We gonna leave it. And then if you notice about this, when Chris Paul was playing, Capella was getting the ball. He was blocking shots and everything. Then all of a sudden, all that went down. Oh, it's Capella's fault. Well, look what he did. Despite Atlanta's losing, but look what he did with Atlanta. So it always point back it's to him.
That's facts. That's facts, JT, because Eric Gordon would be waiting in the corner. Everybody, he would sit there and dribble, and PJ Tucker would be waiting in the corner, and then next thing you know, they get the ball. Let's say they miss a shot or two, then he get frustrated at them, and that's what I was saying, Grinder and True and Swood, is that look, he gonna sit up there, he gonna have a bad game, and then he gonna start finger pointing, and he gonna start trying to find ostracize somebody, be like, oh yeah, well you know what, it's his fault. It's your motherfucker, it's your fault for not showing up.
Facts, Polo.
Well, what you got on this Swoop, man?
No, I just wanted to come in here because I don't really got that much time, but I wanted to come in here and salute you because you've been saying this as a real true Sixers fan the whole time. After the trade happened, y'all got James Harden. Just the fact that I don't know why he ducked that Miami matchup, man. I don't know why he did that. Like, was he really hurt? And then now on the sideline, I want to say he was at the clubs in Miami versus playing for the team because he tanked the whole next season to get to Philly and get traded like that. But this dude, man, oh my God.
You know he was. That's what he was waiting. He was gonna be with Lil Baby, Lil Baby courtside and stuff like that. He not thinking about no basketball, Swoop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
JT, he don't want to hoop. He worried about the lavish styles. He don't want no championship. He all about himself. He want MVPs and all that other stuff. He don't want no Larry
But
O'Brien.
man, he want to be in the strip clubs. You know, he wanted.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't want
no,
to behave
that's.
myself because True Viking is here, but you know what I mean. Let me shut up.
I've always said the difference between like they try to compare him to AI just because AI was in the clubs doing what he
Nah,
did. AI
oh
at least took his team
yeah,
to the finals. He took his
hell
team to the
no.
finals. I'm saying like people like that, and they said it's supposed to be the next Kobe and Shaq. Man, it just shows you how crazy the media gets with this shit.
Nah,
Who
that's
But
mainstream
the next
salute
media
to
Kobe?
you though,
fool.
Paul. I just
We
wanted to.
don't do that
I don't
we don't
listen to
do
that
that
shit either,
mainstream
man.
media bullshit
It's
over here.
just funny when I just hear them say some, and it'll be like, man, I've heard this shit 1,000 times already before on YouTube, man. I just want to salute all the brothers out here,
Uh-huh.
doing their thing and
thank you. Salute to
keeping
you
it
too.
real.
Yeah,
But
no doubt,
yeah, I
man.
had to come to you though,
Come on
Polo,
through
man.
more offense, food, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute, brother.
You know, I'm a Heat fan, so like, even though we beat Joel Embiid like in the Sixers the other, I was like, why did he duck that matchup? And it showed this game showed me why he did because Kyrie was putting the clamps on James Harden.
He was.
If we being real, he blocked this. I'm like, oh my god, man. James Harden don't want to go through that fire, man. And I think, I don't want to see. I know Joel is mad as hell at him at this point. So man, you call everything at this point, Polo. You said wait till James Harden ain't playing this motherfucking defense or anything like this.
But
Joel about to be mad than the motherfucker, man.
look, Jacob Jennings, like, nah, I'm a little tired. Look, I know he hear me. Jacob Jennings, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Nah, Jacob Jennings, hey, look, I'm hitting you up. See,
So
because
what
when
Jacob at, man? Yo,
Polo,
Jacob,
why
yeah,
was he icing his leg on the
he was like,
icing his
yeah, nigga,
hamstring on the
yeah,
bench?
nigga, where you at now?
Why
yeah,
was
Jacob,
James
man,
Harden
where you
icing
at,
his
big bro?
hamstring on the bench? I was like, oh, I know he ain't doing it. That's worse than LeBron coming out after he got swept in the finals with a cast on his hand, bro. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Yo,
Bro, what? Nah, man.
Man, and see, JT, that's what we be talking about. That and True Viking and Smooth, that's what we be talking about, man. We want to see competition. We
Right.
want to see a game, man. We don't want to see nobody ducking each other, man.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, man. I'm
no.
telling you, a bunch of quacks, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I could
Cause
have sworn James Harden was the one
the
to go on
love
the
of
podium and say,
basketball,
I'm happy
and
that I just have a team that's able to compete now. And look at him, bro. Got smoked by the people he said wasn't willing to compete. The team he left, and he got cooked. He didn't want no smoke from Kyrie tonight on defense, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
personal, Kyrie. You know, Kyrie was coming.
I knew that was gonna happen
yeah,
today, though. I
hello.
called him, man. I just James Harden.
Kyrie was coming. Oh, you see, you talking about a team like that? Come on, he ain't want nothing. He want nuts, no smoke. He was running.
He want no
With Katie
smoke.
and Kyrie, all I could that last dance when Michael Jordan was saying
Oh,
about somebody, you'd be like, okay. All I could hear is both of them in their own voices being like, okay, you want to lead a team? That's what you want to do. I respect it. Whatever you want to do. But
yo,
you
he
know,
was
I
dancing.
took it personal. All I heard was I took it personal.
Yo, he was
They
doing
came
that.
out there with crazy. Damn.
Yo, he
But
was
salute to
dancing
you though,
before he
Polo.
beat
You've
tonight.
been keeping it real,
But
man.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
Kyrie was
no doubt, man.
And
Kyrie
everybody
was
on here, y'all have a good night though. I gotta get up
looking
out
the
of here.
same.
But I gotta wake
No
up
doubt,
early in
man.
the
Hey,
motherfucker
salute to you,
tomorrow,
bro. Be safe,
but
man.
salute to y'all though, man.
Yeah, Kyrie was skating on hard. I was like, damn, you know it was personal.
I don't think he really want. I don't know. I don't think he really wanted to leave.
He ain't
That's
want that smoke.
look. I think, but yeah, but somebody got to play the bad guy. First Westbrook. Now is I don't like Harden, and I keep saying this to the day I get out of here. I do not like him, but it just seemed like you know what I'm saying. Hey, we only see what's told to us. We don't really know. No, because for real, if you think about it, the love of basketball ain't in none of them men eyes no more. Nobody, none of the old timers really give two hells about nobody really playing with their full potential no more. For real, the love of
That's
basketball
facts.
because it in turn into so many politics, and they want to see everybody go against Kyrie. Media making these stories about James Harden leaving because of Kyrie. You don't know why he left. We don't know why he left. Maybe he had no other choice but to leave. Now he with another team. He ain't doing good. Now he gonna be the bad guy, the fall guy. Come on, man. It's so simple and they easy to beat. All you gotta do is pay attention. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
All I'm saying
Something ain't right.
all I'm saying the way they treat Kyrie was wrong, but you want to give a pass, but they want to get a pass to Harden? That's crazy.
I think again, you know what I'm saying? We only know what we told, but a smart person and a person that think outside the box can see through all the bullshit at the end of the day. You understand? Because now Harden gonna be the bad guy. Now everybody gonna talk about him. Now everybody gonna say how he got whipped from his old team. All this. Hey, the media needs something to talk about. Stephen A. bitch ass needs something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Shannon and them need something to talk about. I'm telling you, we don't. I just think it's something bigger.
But
For real.
I think Harden, some of it Harden brought on himself.
But see, that's only our opinion, though. We don't really know. We don't really know. We only know what we're seeing and what we're being told. So mentally, that's what we think it is. Nah, it's something more deeper than I'm telling you. Look at all them, all the good men that can play ball. You didn't make it to the NBA and can't play no goddamn basketball. You understand me?
Facts.
I understand what you're
They're
saying.
good. Ain't no fire in none of them eyes anymore. People fouling out, people trying to fight. People, they grown men. You don't know mentally what they going through. You know how we fed up with this bullshit and this politics and this media shit. How you think they probably feel? It's something bigger. I'm telling you, ain't no fire in none of them men eyes. I don't like LeBron either, but goddamn, he a hell of a basketball player. He don't give a shit about playing good. And yeah, he looking at the stats. You know why? Because the stats gonna give him bonus. They don't give a fuck about playing. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats. You know why? Cause I just need to make this to get that extra from this fucking whiteboard. Come on, man. Something ain't right with this shit no more. And if you can't see it, you blind as hell. You know, something ain't right. Ain't no fire that. And they always putting another black man against another black man, or make us think something, or make a beef. They don't do that with the fucking white boys. We don't know why Harden really went there. You feel me? Because
Right.
guess what? That contract or whatever they signed, they can't really stay. They puppets for real for that money. If you want to keep it real, they puppets. Paid puppets. Millionaire puppets. But they still puppets because there's certain shit they can and cannot do, or they will be scorned.
That's
So
fact.
we don't really know. We don't really know. And they got to keep an agenda going and have people think whatever the case, because guess what? Without that, the motherfuckers wouldn't have a job. Because it ain't about basketball no more. I hear more personal business and who's doing this and who's doing that, and grown men talking like fucking women.
Man,
This ain't no
True Viking
basketball. And they got
cooking
these
right now.
black grown ass alpha men, supposed to be alpha men, then took this motherfucking money and sold their soul to these white boys like Stephen A. did. And now they can't do it and say certain shit. Because look at the people that got the nerve to fucking say something negative about the greatest mother. The only people that should fuck for real be saying something is Shaq, Barkley, and the white man. I don't know his name, but them three. Hey, I can respect that. Everybody else is, they got their nerve. They paid fucking puppets. All of them. And the new one with the beard that just said something about him and Steven be going at Westbrook. That motherfucker, you wasn't even that good, you punk ass bitch.
You talking about Kendrick Perkins?
Yeah, fucking big boy, bye. You soft ass house nigga. He need to go on here. Try and play thug. We see you, boy. What the hell? I'm a woman. That's a nigga I would walk past. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. You know why? Because I need an alpha man to put me in my place. That somebody can put him in his place. He a puppet. He a goddamn puppet. And he got the nerve to talk about people and say certain things. Nigga, how dare you? Fuck. And they can say whatever about Michael Jordan. You don't hear him talking negative about, you don't see him up there. You don't see him up there. The only reason Shaq and Barkley still there, because that's the only reason, because they get paid. Without them, they ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they still there. And they can say what they want to say. Now, they don't touch on some stuff, but Shaq indirectly touch on stuff.